Welcome to the second episode of Life After the Badge with me, Ahmad Henderson, D1 Hen, your financial empowerment coach. Well, we at 298 days before retirement and it's going fast. It's going extremely fast. I just got back from Atlanta for a mastermind that I have. What it is a mastermind that I'm in with E.T. the hip hop preacher and CJ Quinney, Mustafa. It was an excellent time, man. It was an excellent time and brought my wife. You know, my wife always supporting. So she had no reason to go, but she just wanted to be by my side and support me. So shout out to her. And it was great. It was great. Like I said, it was in Atlanta. We go out there and it's pretty much every quarter for the most part. That was my first time going to the mastermind. And what it is just basically a lot of the individuals who were successful in the mastermind previously coming back, a lot of speakers, because another entity of the group is speakers. It's like a whole other speaker academy. So, you know, you have a lot of speakers, a lot of people coming in and talking, a lot of motivation, a lot of skill set things on how to get to the next level. So it's just a great time and it was good. It was good and happy to be back and ready to attack in the fourth quarter. So you may ask yourself, like, why go to something like that? And what is that for? Well, what it does for me is, one thing I tell you about entrepreneurship is extremely lonely. No matter if you're married, if you're single, if you got a huge friend group, when you're in the entrepreneur space, it's not many people that think like you. It's not many people that understands your vision. I'm really built different. A lot of the entrepreneurs, we built different. And being in law enforcement, being in the military, it was totally different because it was basically whatever they tell you to do, that's what you do. And you get used to that after almost 30 years of that. But in entrepreneurship, it's totally different. And I've learned that. So coming after the mastermind, coming to the fourth quarter. So if you don't know what the fourth quarter means is we break the year up in 4 quarters. And this is the last one, all October, November, December, going into January. And what we try to do is really the fourth quarters, really attack and build that momentum going into 2026. So you have momentum in that fourth quarter, go straight into 2026 and crush it. You know, so that's the overall goal. So where you ask, like, where's my business at right now? We have me, obviously, over everything. We got a few different companies within the D1 brand, because D1 is the brand. D1 Hen, that's me. But you got D1 Credit Repair, which is our credit repair company where we're doing an outstanding job helping veterans, first responders, and law enforcement officers and their families and anybody else that needs their credit fixed. I like to go to those individuals because that's what, you know, that's my background. But we help everybody. Then we got D1 Education, where that's a series of ebooks, courses, and things like that. So, and we could get out and talk to the schools and go to the libraries and, you know, do things like that. So that's the education part of it. And D1 Investments is also something that we do on the real estate side where we own different rental properties. But it's a whole brand. It's a whole brand and it's going good, but we got to continue to ramp up and get better. So going into the fourth quarter of the year, it's going to be tough for me, just for the simple fact that my life, as far as myself, my wife, because she's a huge part of what we do. Like what we do is me and her. I know I'm on the camera, I'm on the videos and things like that, but she runs a lot of it. And she's kind of almost the brain sometimes behind of it. She helps me execute on a lot of different things. So, but our life gets crazy come November because basketball. Obviously, if you don't already know, I got one of the smallest guards in Division I basketball. Ahmad Henderson also has my name. He's the second, and he's at UIC and crushing it, killing the USC the year that he's about to have. And I got another son that's in high school who's a junior. He just came off an injury, but he's playing extremely well. So getting there, and I got a 7th grader. So it's probably 6 games a week that we trying to get to in away games. So now with him being Ahmad being a Division I athlete, we in Iowa, we in Nashville. We in Southern Illinois. We in so many different places. We got to go to Connecticut, Oregon, and we make sure we travel. We go traveling and go see him play because I know once it's over, you don't know what it's going to be after that. So it's busy. So trying to make sure we run the business and get everything done within that extremely tough. and it's extremely taxing. You know, it's about sales and marketing this last quarter. The marketing side. If you don't know D1 Hen, if you don't know that we have a credit repair company and doing outstanding and helping so many people, if you don't know that, you can't buy from me. I can't help you because you don't know. You know, so that's where the marketing aspect comes from. So that's what we're doing on Facebook. That's what we're doing on Instagram. That's what we're doing with going to these different events, putting up the booths and talking to the people, getting out and talking to the people and letting them know what we can do and let them know they can come back from whatever situation they're in as far as they credit. So that's that side as far as the marketing. Then you got sales. You can get all the leads you want from the marketing and people coming in as far as wanting to talk and things like that, but you got to close them. You know, a lot of times in this business, a lot of individuals, they want their credit fixed. They want to move on with their life. They want to go buy houses. They want to go do this. They want to go do that, buy cars and just fix their credit on Saturday. But then you call them on Tuesday, they hang up the phone. Or they don't even answer because that feeling that they had on Saturday is gone. And now they right back to, you know, their regular life, working and kids and things like that. And they just say, you know what, I'm good. But I've been had bad credit. I might as well stay with it. I ain't trying to get it fixed now. So that's where the sales coming in. We're making sure you letting them know this is what we do. This is how we can help you. You need to get on board so we can keep moving. So that's what's hard, though. That's what's hard. So that's what we're looking to. And then also the brand and really growing the brand of D1. And that's why you see, when you see the purple with the shield, the D1, it's like McDonald's. When you see those golden arches, you already know what you're getting. You can go get you a Big Mac. You can go get you a filet of fish, fries, whatever you want. Your kids see it. You know, as a kid growing up, we knew when we see those golden arches, we knew what we was going to get. And that's the importance of branding. And that's also what we're doing. You know, it's trying to brand ourselves and make sure this is a staple in the community and just period. So go on me with this journey too. So one thing that I'm doing, and my wife, we're going on a diet, a really, really strict diet. It's just going to be for 30 days. And then we're going to see where we go from there. But I know what I'm going to stop. But right now it's called a SOS diet. It's no salt, it's no oil, and it's no sugar. And I'm stopping alcohol as well as no meat besides fish. We do fish, but no, other than that, no meat. So imagine. And then, you know, we're 7 days in now. And I didn't realize how much salt was in everything. I didn't know how much I really liked sugar. I didn't know about oil and how much oil is in everything. I'm just eating stuff that I would never have eaten before. But it's just kind of showing the discipline and knowing that I got to get much more discipline going into 2026. I got to get my body right. I got to get my health right, especially going 298 days before retirement. I don't want to retire and then 2 weeks later, you know, you croaking because of your health, you know. So follow me on that diet. It's been extremely hard. If you see me getting smaller, I'm not sick. I'm just going through this diet. Lastly, just you see, as far as being an entrepreneur, as far as the two different things, as far as having a job and, you know, going through that, working for someone for 25 years and then entrepreneurship, it's totally different. What makes it hard for me is the fact that I got to do both. I'm 10 hours at my job, an hour there, 8 hours there, hour there, 8 hours there at the job, and then an hour back home, which is really like 2 hours sometimes. So that's 10 hours right there, and then come in and do my business. As a full-time entrepreneur, my whole day is mine and I can do whatever it is I got to do to work it. So that's the difference. But what makes it a little, not easier, but I have the stability of no matter what happens, I know I'm getting a check. When you're a full-time entrepreneur, you're not getting a check. You eat what you kill. So if you don't make any sales, you don't eat. And that's extremely stressful within itself. So that's why I kind of did both, as far as getting a job, doing the job, and then coming back and doing entrepreneurship. And then once I retire, I've bought my time back. You're going to pay me what I get for retirement. And I don't have to go to your job for 10 hours. Now that 10 hours I can put into other things with being with my family, running a business, checking my staff, making sure things going good for my businesses. Yeah, so we're going to make sure we're doing this probably every other week. Follow me. Sales, marketing, branding. Those are three things that we're really focusing on the fourth quarter. Really ramp it up, really get going. My sons, making sure they handling business on the court. And let's go. D1.